Hello, and welcome to another edition of Tech Tuesday, presented by Delta Media Group, where today I think instead of a movie reference, we're going to go with a nice nerdy joke. So, Schrodinger's driving down the road, and he gets pulled over by a cop. The cop decides to search the car, he opens the trunk, and he says, "Hey, do you know there's a dead cat in here?" And Schrodinger says, "Well, I do now." Get it? Get it? Sorry. Um, so today, we're going to take a look at some new functionality we've added to the WYSIWYG editor specifically for the page editor. So this would be either custom pages that you go in and create on your website, or pages, your homepage content rather. So the editor that controls those things, or that type of editor, has some new functionality added to it that allows you to search an image gallery of kind of royalty-free imagery that you can use on your website, either on those custom pages or on your homepage. So it's a relatively small update, but I feel like it's an important one, so I wanted to make sure to cover it here so that you can see that that's available to you, and it'll make building out your pages or your page content a whole lot easier. So, we recently did have a video where we went over kind of the custom pages or the pages system in the DeltaNET, so how you go in and create those custom pages and things, pretty recently. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the homepage content editor. If you don't know where that is, I'm going to go up here and click on my name, and then we're going to click on Profile. And this takes me to my profile page. In DeltaNET 5, this was the overviews page, basically. So there are a variety of things on this page, and we can kind of take a quick look at them as we scroll through it. But really, we are going to focus on the Paragraph About You editor, because that is where you control your homepage content. So, first off, before I start scrolling, know that there is a shortcut search feature on this page. So if I go up here and click on Search Sections, I can type in the name of a section, and it will narrow me straight to it. So paragraph for Paragraph About You, but I could type homepage. There's my homepage editor. I could type agent bio. So any one of those things will narrow me down to this section. And what's more, I can narrow down to any section that way. So if I'm looking to change my photo, I can type in photo, and there you have it. Phone numbers, there we go. So it's a very cool way to find exactly what you're looking for on a page that has a whole lot of things on it. So we're just going to scroll down to that Paragraph About You section so you can get an idea of what is available on this page. So we've got your DMG ID, and there's a little description here for the kinds of things you can use that for, but it's just an easy way to see that. If you have access to the bill pay system, there'll be a widget for that. You can change your photo, your name. Whether or not you can change things or just see things on this page have to do with company settings, so you may not be able to change your name, but in most cases you can change your name here. Or just put in a display name. You've got email addresses, phone numbers, your system notification settings are on here, and you can just kind of scroll through these sections and see what everything does. This website about you, or website about you, your agent website address, what this allows you to do is change not only your website address if you don't have your own domain attached, so if you haven't added a custom domain to your website, but this also allows you to, or rather by changing this website address, you're also changing your username. So it's something to keep in mind if you do change this setting, if you have access to change that at the company level. So there you go. Mainly this is about just general information, your bio information, and contact information related to you. So you can see a variety of things on here. Name subtitle can appear on the website. Your slogan will appear on the website depending on which template you're using. So there's quite a bit here, and it's definitely worth kind of scrolling through and just kind of familiarizing yourself with what's available on this page. Social networking URLs is another important one there. As you fill these in, icons for them will automatically appear on your home page, again depending on what template you're using. They might also appear in your lead signature or your marketing materials that you send out, depending on what marketing material that is. So there's quite a bit available here. All right, so continuing on, where you control your homepage content is the Paragraph About You section. So basically, depending on how your template is set up, but I would say the vast majority of agent website templates, on the homepage there will be a section that is dedicated to your bio. That is coming from here. Now, depending on the company you're in or the company you're with, there may also be company bio pages, so you may have a bio page on the company website. Those will often pull their content from this section as well. So this is how you would modify all that. And now the feature we're going to look at, or the new functionality we are going to look at specifically, is the gallery, or basically stock image gallery functionality. So like I said, this exists on the custom page editor also, so not just for your paragraph about you, for your home page or your bio content, but if you were to go to website and pages and then create a new page there, you would be able to use this in that editor as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and move down a couple of lines. And now let's say that I want to put an image here. We have a new button right here that is your image gallery button. If I click on that, you can see our stock image gallery loads up. And from there, it's as simple as just clicking on a picture. There you have it. Click our button, and then there it is on our page. Now from here I have the ability to resize it, I can change the, I can center it, I can change the alignment. So I have a number of things that I can do with this that are all, the same things that I could do if I had uploaded an image here manually. So it's just a nice way to give you this full set of content that you can use, or full set of image content that you can use on any of your custom pages. This is my new image. And then just like the other images, I do have the ability, or like an image entered any other way, I do have the ability to do things like floating it to one side or the other. So you can see I click that left align button, and it moved the text up to the right of it. So that is called basically floating the image. Sometimes you might have to click this left align button twice. Once would move it over to the left, and a second time would kind of float it left so that it can put the text beside it. And now once it's in place, I can edit this like any other image. So if I click here, I can click on my image button. There we go. And you can see it automatically filled in the image description, the image source for me, the dimensions, all that was handled for me. And now I can go over to advanced, and let's say that I want to put some horizontal space in there to space my text out a little bit. And there we go, bump my text out a little. So that's all there is to it. Now if I wanted to add another image here, we'll go ahead and leave my cursor here, though it's going to look a little funny. I'll click on my gallery button again, and you can see in addition to just clicking on an image to select it, I have some filters here. So I like dogs, let's type in dog. We just have one dog image. But you can see how you can type in here and it will automatically narrow down to any images that have the keyword that you used here. And we can also go over here, we can choose by categories. So if I want to go with people, if I want to go with homes, there we go, we use that image. So you can see very easily I can just find and choose images in that gallery to add to any of my custom pages. So the whole thing is I think it's a great addition to the platform. It's going to make building out content a lot easier. It reduces all the steps you would have if you had to go and find imagery and then download it to your computer and then go in and upload it to the DeltaNET and put it on your page. It vastly simplifies that entire process. Now if you want an image, you can just click that button, find the image you want, and go ahead. Now we do have a fairly good selection of images in there so far, but know that we are going to be adding to that image selection. So you just have more and more to choose from, and the hope is that instead of going out and hunting for images on your own, you'll be able to just pull plenty of stock images right there from that tool when out building out any of your custom pages. The only time I can see you really needing to go out and find specific imagery and not being able to use this stock image functionality is if you are looking for image that is specific to whatever market you're in. So there's not much we can do about that at this point, but at least you'll have plenty of stock imagery that you can choose from to kind of build out your pages and build out just better looking and better performing page content. So there you go. Just like any other changes here, if I wanted to then set this live or save it, I would click Update Paragraph, and that would save it to my home page, and this would become my new home page content. I'll go ahead and save it. Why not? There we go. So now if I preview my website, I don't know what template my website's on, so we're going to see. Oh, that's not bad. So let's scroll down a bit. There's my content, and you can see it's not showing the new content on there. Let's reload it once. I see. On this particular template, it just naturally limits the section a bit. So it won't allow me to save the entire thing, or it won't display the entire thing here just because of this particular template. However, on most templates you would be able to see all of the content from that section right there. We'll go ahead and scroll back down to it. But you can see that it's all saved there. So on most contents, or most templates, it would display the whole thing right on the home page. So there you have it. That is the new image gallery functionality that is available for all of the page editors in the DeltaNet now. So use that, go forth and build out your content to the best of your imagination. How about that? So, as always, thanks a lot for joining me. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to send an email into support@deltagroup.com or give us a call, and we will help you out with whatever you need. Thanks a lot.